So today I'm going to show you how to update your windows and not spend a fortune on doing so. We have recently bought a house to renovate, and with it came windows that are in great condition, but they have got lead in them, which not only doesn't let out the light very well, but they also look quite old-fashioned. Instead of buying brand new windows, which cost a lot of money, and I know because my husband used to fit them for people, we are going to update them on a budget, and I'm going to show you how. First things first, you need to give them a light sand with some, I use 80 grit sandpaper. Just give them a light sand all over, and then give them a really good clean down with a cloth and some soapy water, and then let that dry. Just show you what we're going to use to update the windows, and I can't find it. I've picked it up and put it somewhere. This is the story of my life. I lose things all the time. I lose, the main things I lose, my glasses and my phone. My glasses, I bought one of those, this is how bad it was. I bought one of them things, like wires that you put around it to keep them on my head, and so I could just take them off, and I lost that. So yeah, I'll just go and find out the products and I'll bring it back. I found it. It wasn't too hard to find. I usually spend hours looking for things. But this is UPVC paint, and it's by Rustoleum. I used this on my client's kitchen fridge. I did a little reel on it recently, and yeah, so I used it on that. I also used it on a washing machine and a dishwasher, and she wanted me to use it on a KitchenAid so that it fit in with the kitchen scheme. So I used it on that as well. But this is brilliant for recolors and protects weathered UPVC and composite doors and window frames. Suitable for UPVC, guttering, drain pipes and more. It's really, really good. We have painted the windows in our last house, and we have also painted the windows in the house that we're in at the moment, and then I'm going to use it on these windows. So at the moment they are white, and it's really annoying. Every time I try to do a video, there's an annoying buzzy fly. Seriously, I hate them. So I've had to move upstairs because it was driving me mad. Yeah, so this is a paint. You can get it in loads of different colours. This colour that I've gone for is black sand, and it's a matte finish. The fridge freezer in my client's kitchen, it looked black because it was in quite a dark room, but on the windows it looks more like a very, very dark grey. So we're going to go and transform the windows. When you're applying the paint, you need to do it in thin layers and just build up the coats of paint. The first layer that you put on will look patchy, will look really patchy and won't look good at all, but you need to trust the process. So just a normal paintbrush, thin layers of paint, and just gradually go around the window frame until you finish your first coat. The beauty of this paint is it dries really, really quickly. With the British weather, obviously, we never know whether it's going to be sunny one minute or raining the next minute. So it's always a gamble when you're painting things outside. But this paint dries really, really quickly. So by the time you've finished sort of your first coat, it is practically touch dry. Sometimes you can't bother when it's just. Yeah, Bailey's good at cooking. Yeah, Bailey puts a few too many spices in for me. And that's one of the windows done. 4 coats in total. I'm just going to change the glass over now. These are the glass panels that we've bought for the windows. We've got 3 small ones, 3 large ones, and I think altogether it was roughly about £350. So we're going to pop those in now. And you just take the beading out of the window.
Top first.
Top first.
Right hand corner.
Right hand corner.
Right corner, but
Not both sides first. Why won't this one come out?
just pull it now. Right.
And that is one window finished. It's got this one to do and this one to do. How to measure for the glass. So the glass is going to sit behind these two beads here. So you need to measure from here to here to see how wide you're going to want your glass. So this is 44 centimetres and then subtract, oh, can't say it, subtract, is that right? Yeah, subtract a centimetre from it. So that'd be 43 centimetres. And then again from there to there for the height, which is just less than 100, so that would be 99 centimetres. And to measure the thickness of the glass, so this is a glassometer. I don't know if that's the right name or not, but this is what my husband used. And apparently they come in 18, 24 and 28 millimetres thick, the glass. So you pop this on the outside of the window like that, pop it together, and then look at the little arrow outside and see what it's pointing to. So that one was 2.3, so it'd be 24 millimetre, 2.3 centimetre, 24 millimetre to order for the glass. To tell whether you need toughened glass or not, so you measure from the bottom of, so you measure from the floor essentially to the bottom of the windowsill. If it is less than 8 centimetres, then you need toughened glass in your windows. If it's not, then you're fine without toughened glass. So that's how you measure for your glass. Obviously, putting your glass in, taking it out is probably the trickiest bit about changing your window. So you can get people, my husband's changed thousands of window units for people. So you could get somebody to do it. They'll obviously add their wages on top of it. But yeah, it should be pretty easy enough to do it yourself. But yeah, you can get somebody to come and do it, and it's still going to be cheaper than getting brand new windows if you're just replacing the glass. That is how we have done the windows for a fraction of the price that they would have cost if we bought new. So money-wise, the paint was £30. I got it from B&Q. Sometimes they have offers on, so you can get it even cheaper. And the windows, the actual glass for the windows, we got 3 of the small panes and 3 of the large panes, and altogether it came to about £355. So for less than £400, we've managed to change the windows at the front of the house. I don't know, I need to ask my husband actually how much it would probably be to get new windows. I know I've had a quick look online, and for that size they're probably about £300. Then obviously if you don't know how to fit them, you're going to have to pay for a fitter as well. So you're talking well over £1,000. I mean, if anybody has had windows fitted recently, let me know how much you pay for them. But I know they're not cheap. So it has saved us a lot of money, and the windows were perfectly in good condition, but they've now just got a little bit of a glow up. And now what we need to do is change the front porch. I'm going to put some cladding on the front of the house as well. So that will be for a future video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, let me know, and let me know if this is something that you would try. And if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe because there's a lot more to come on money saving tips and hacks for when you're renovating a house or just doing general DIY. Thanks for watching.